Hey everyone! I have a really fun video planned for today, and as you can guess, it's with Copic markers. I have been meaning to do this video for a really long time, and now I finally get to do it, and I'm really excited about this. A couple of you have requested it in the past, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this. So what I have in my hands here are two blank Copic markers. And when I say blank, I do not mean colorless blenders. I mean, there's actually nothing in these markers at all. It's one of those markers that are designed for you to create your own color. So there's nothing in here yet. It's completely dry. And today I am going to be making my own Copic marker colors and testing them out. So I have two markers here, and the first marker I'm going to intentionally try to create a color, and the second marker I'm going to take a drop or two of every single color refill that I have, and we're gonna see what this turns out to be. I'm guessing it's probably gonna be like a brownish muddy gray because the colors that I have are like, I mean, let's be real guys, that's probably what's gonna happen. So the color that I want to make is kind of like a neutral pink, and what I'm going to do is mix different pinks and greens together to get that color. So here I have a paper that we can test the colors on. I'm going to start by taking a couple of colors that I think will contribute to a nice neutral pink. And if you're wondering why I grabbed a green color, it's because when you mix colors that are opposite to each other on the color wheel, it neutralizes the color. So my pinks are kind of neutral as it is, but I'm going to kind of maybe use them all, I don't know. But these are the greens I have, so yeah, I guess we can see what we can make with this. So I'm thinking of mixing these four colors together. I think it would turn out really beautiful. I'm gonna do a majority of blush and lime green because they're lighter colors. I don't want it to be super dark. And then I'll probably do just a couple drops of this forest green and a couple drops of this natural lipstick. So let's start with our lighter colors so we don't, you know, you can't really go backwards unless you add the colorless blender stuff. That will actually make it lighter, which we could do that if we don't like how it looks in the end because I have a bunch of that fluid. So starting with blush. Ooh, boy, this is crazy. It's gonna take a lot of ink to fill this though. Now my nosy self has to check this end. Nothing has traveled to this end yet. But that's good because I want to kind of keep things even and do like 10 or 11 drops with this guy too. I'm gonna do 1 drop of forest green. I'm going to check and see if it's seeping to the next end yet. No. All right. I'm really excited about this because I feel like it's gonna be a really pretty marker. The color of the nib keeps changing. Oopsie, I went too fast. That was dumb. Sorry about that. You're supposed to fill these kind of slowly. I just kind of got sidetracked because I was talking. So yeah, the nib is changing color and it's going back to this lighter color. I'm pretty sure I will use this marker too because I'm all about trying to have more pinks, and I know I could have just bought one, but this feels special. I made it. It's happening. It is happening. Should we try it? It looks very greenish on this end. This filled up a lot faster than I thought it would, actually. So this end is a different color. Let's swatch it. It's a very neutrally pinkish color, which is cool. It's like a warm gray. Let's compare it to one of my gray markers, actually. I'll take a W5 because it seems very similar to that. It's kind of like a W5, which is a warm gray. Here's W3. It's very similar to that. Let's try the other nib though, because guys, these are clearly different. I'm going to sit the marker like this for a while so that everything can kind of mix around, and then I'm going to turn it horizontally, and I'm going to do this all in the background while we fill the other Copic marker. Alrighty. I have a lot of neutral colors. This is just kind of the palette I use a lot, and I'm sorry that I don't have a lot of really bright ones. I just really can't like afford to just go buy a bunch of bright colors. So I'm using what I have. And yeah, I hope this is fun. Let's try a drop of each. Alright, I just did one drop of everything in this marker and nothing is in this nib yet, so we're going to go through and do another drop of all of these. I think I'm actually going to do 2 drops at a time for all of these again, because 2 drops of each color isn't enough, so a total of 3 might work out. In addition to that, I'm gonna go backwards because I think it would just be fun. All right, let's do 2 drops at a time this time. If you have any ideas for like other art experiments that you want me to try, let me know down below, because I've been like all about doing weird art experiments lately, and I'm trying to do more interesting things on my channel instead of like just speed paints and time-lapse drawings, because I think it's fun to get to know you. I think it's fun to get to know you guys, and in doing so, I think these fun little experiments always are like a really neat way to just get to know each other. Wow, look at this. I need to go through and do it again. Fine. I'm gonna do 3 drops of each color this time because I want this to be the last time I go through here. Alrighty guys, I let this sit for a really long time and I came back to it. And I have some news. We might not get through 3 drops of the rest of these markers because this is very full of ink and everything has dispersed evenly. But we only did 4 colors, having 3 other drops, so I think it's okay. The color that it made was as predicted. It was like a warm dark gray. Muddy brown gray. It's kind of greenish actually, like a forest greeny gray. I had already swatched it here because I got impatient. So this is what it looks like. I'll tell you what guys, I do not have time today to actually do a drawing with this marker. But if you want to see one, like this video and I will do a 1 marker challenge with the color that we made together using all my inks. So yeah, this is the color we got using all of the ink colors, and I'm very impressed. I actually like this color a lot, and I can't believe it was more of a color that I would like than a color that I wouldn't like. I actually kind of expected to not like it, but I like it. So I'm happy with this. I'm really happy with this. This other marker here, this neutral pink that we made, has been sitting for a long time now, probably like 2 hours. So let's just test this. It looks pretty dark. And it's actually a light gray. It's a light gray. It kind of goes with this one. I could do a 1 or 2 marker challenge. What do you guys think? Oh, but this end is still pink. Alrighty, well then, if you're gonna be like that, let's have you sit a little bit longer and then we'll come back and see. Alright guys, this marker has been sitting for a really long time now, and I don't think this end is going to change unless I let it sit for like days and days, but I am going to be traveling for the holidays, so I am just going to show you what we have here now. This end is just like that blush marker, which, no surprise there. Let's just swatch this. This is the actual blush marker, same exact color. But the other end, the one that we wanted to use anyway, not the chisel nib, the brush nib, is more of a greenish color. I wanted more of a neutral pink, but I got more of a neutral green because I think I added a little too much green to it, and I probably should have done less of the forest green. I could add more pink right now, but the issue with this is, this happened off camera, but when I was like moving the marker to like sit it down in like all sorts of different positions throughout today, I took, this cap off, and you can see deep inside. I had to clean it out. The marker kind of exploded. We had too much ink in here. So maybe when I use up some of this ink more, I can go back and add more like pink colors to it, and I think it would be okay. Then I could eventually have a neutral pink color. But I don't think this was a waste of a marker because I really love warm grays, and by mixing all of these colors together, I got a really dark warm gray, and then this one, coincidentally, I got like a medium warm gray. With that being said, I am very satisfied and I really cannot complain. Oh, by the way, I made up Copic codes for these markers, and I put all on this one, standing for all inks. And then this one here, I put WGP5, that's my made up code. It stands for warm green. The P is for pink attempt, and 5 is because it's more of a mid-tone color for the one that I tried to make. And the dot was just by accident. So here we go. Hope you enjoyed that. If you liked this video and you have any other ideas of videos you want me to do, let me know in the comments. As I said, if you want me to do a 1 marker challenge, I will with these. Or I could do a 2 marker challenge with like this one and this one. That would be cool. That sounds really fun. Alrighty, well thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye guys.